check this out. This is completely insane. This is like the amount of pepperoni peppers that my plants are producing are insane. It's crazy. Like getting so many. It's amazing. I'm so grateful. And these are little Turkish eggplants, and we got cherry peppers right here. So we're gonna process them either later today or tomorrow. Let's put them in the fridge with these other cherry peppers and pepperoni peppers. Wow, okay, all right, let's just do this and let's consolidate. Let's go. And these purple hot peppers, I don't really know what these are, but I don't even remember planting them, to be honest. I gotta look through my seeds and see what they could be. All right, so these need to be processed soon because they're starting to get a little funky. All right, let's just do this. You know what, I think it's too cold in here. I think they're freezing. I think that's the problem. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, we got a lot of cherries this morning. I gotta learn how to make the hot cherry peppers. This way I can pickle those guys. Oh, we actually got a lot of them this morning. Okay, now pouring these guys over here. Jalapeno, cherry. Alright, that's probably another can or two of pepperoni peppers, which is really exciting. Let's see if we can make it not as cold. So, cold is, let's go this way. I think this would be it. Okay, there we go. So this week is a travel week. My family and I are going down to Florida tomorrow, late tomorrow actually. Our flight is at 8 o'clock at night. So that means that travel weeks, getting some work done beforehand. But you know what's interesting? Things work out for a reason. I'm really grateful for this actually. I was supposed to have a client today and film for a client, but they rescheduled to tomorrow, which I'm really grateful for actually, because typically on days when I have things going on later in the day, whether it be anything, whether it be a wedding, a funeral, an event, like a big event that I have to get ready for, traveling, it's very, very hard for me to get work done beforehand. Even if I have 12 hours, like our flight's at 8 o'clock, like I said. For whatever reason, it's very hard for me to get specific work done beforehand. I don't know, my brain just feels scattered. And I feel like there's so many options of what I could do that I end up doing nothing. So the fact that I have now scheduled the client for tomorrow is phenomenal, because that means I can do my stuff today, and then tomorrow I don't have a choice really of what I can do, because I have specific things I need to get done with the client, and then I can do a couple things here and there beforehand, but that ends up working perfectly. So now I'm over here finishing scheduling for Patreon. Since I'm not doing reactions anymore, in fact, the only reactions that I do for requests on Patreon, I have a Patreon member, shout out to Sharon, who has been like my second or third Patreon member, which in fact I could tell you it was Christmas Eve 2020 is when she signed up for Patreon. So we're coming on almost 3 years of her being a Patreon member, and on one of the higher tiers of my Patreon, which is phenomenal. Like, I'm really, really grateful for that and for her. It's really cool. But with that, she gets a request for a song every month. So I've been doing it for a while. I've learned some really cool artists. Actually, in fact, I'm pretty sure I learned about Home Free from her. I think it was a request, which is pretty wild. That being said, and look at all that's come from Home Free, whether it be the interviews, me flying to Texas to see them, like all crazy stuff, right? Really, really cool. So that being said, because I'm not doing reactions anymore, I'm converting my Patreon to be uncut in the studio behind the scenes of me recording. Since I film everything from when I'm recording and songwriting, I've been posting snippet, whether it be snippet short forms or whether it be like a condensed version. So if I have 2 hours of footage, I've maybe put out 20 minutes of it. But I'm like, there's so much footage, this is a cool process, and some people might be interested. So that being said, I'm going to be putting out on just finished scheduling a bunch of like I think 5 or 6, 3, 6, 8 actually. 8 so far, uncut in the studio versions, between songwriting, between recording guitars, between recording drums, recording bass, songwriting with Emily, songwriting with Jacob. So really looking forward to posting that, and I hope that people enjoy it, get something out of it. Or, maybe not yet, but maybe one day people will.